Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be talking about how you can start feeling like you are good enough and you are enough. So oftentimes as we go through life and we experience certain things, these events can cause us to start doubting our own existence and start doubting if we're enough and if we are if we're enough and if we're good enough and if we're capable and things like that. So one of the very first tips that I would share is that because this is a belief, this is your belief system, this is a belief that's running in your head. Obviously it's not true, you are enough. However, understand that your ability to be enough, it's not tied to your achievements. That's not how it works. That's not how being a human being works. Your ability and your validation to feel like you're enough is not tied to the things that you can do. It is tied to your being. Let me give you an example. When you see a baby who is eating, the mother is feeding the child, and the baby cannot do anything for themselves, do you say, oh, this baby's not enough because they've not been able to do things? It's so ridiculous. You don't think that, right? Okay. So if you don't think that of a baby who is dependent on somebody else, why would you think that of you that's a grown adult and is existing? Like, come on, you could have come to this world as an animal. Well, we're all animals, but you could have come to this world as an ant, as a cockroach. But no, you came to the earth as a human being. That makes you enough. Like, your existence is what makes you enough. It is not tied to your degree, your job, your wealth, your beauty, or anything of that sort. Absolutely not. The fact that you exist, the fact that you're on this planet as a human being makes you enough. Period. And you need to believe that from here. Like, it all starts with here and then it translates to here, right? So this is something that you're going to have to actively work on. You're going to have to be intentional in understanding and breaking and dismantling your achievements from your being as a person. And one thing I would say is, oftentimes, most of the time, when you are in a situation where you don't feel like you're enough, you go through Instagram, you see the ideal, and you see your life, and there's such a gap, and then you start doubting yourself. Most of the time, that's usually what tends to happen. So in doing this work, what I want you to do for me as a next step is I want you to identify the situations where you start to doubt yourself and start to doubt your ability to be enough. So I just give you an example. If you're going through Instagram and you're seeing the ideals, what you think are the ideals, let's be clear. So you're seeing what you think are the ideals. You're looking at your life. There's a gap. If that makes you feel or causes you to doubt yourself, I want you to identify that. And something that has helped me in the past and something that can help you is you can actually wear like a rubber band and snap yourself the feeling that you start to feel low and you start to feel like you're not good enough. When you notice that that feeling is perking up, trace it back to what just happened that made me feel that way. Who was I talking to? Who was I interacting with? Who was getting my energy? Oh, what was I giving my energy to that caused me to feel that way? Because remember something, it is not the external thing that is causing you to feel like you're not good enough. It's you. It's the thing you're telling yourself in your head. It's your belief system that is causing you to feel that way. However, being able to identify the external things that invokes that kind of energy in you is going to help you be able to stop it, because then you can then avoid those situations or find a better way to manage that as you're doing this work. It's important. Okay, it's very important. So just to kind of recap, is step 2 is anytime you've interacted with something, whether it's watched a YouTube video, whether it's on social media of some sort, or you're talking to somebody in person, or at work, you feel like you didn't do something to the standard that you wanted it to be, hence you start to feel like you're not enough. Identify it and write it down or take a mental note of it. Hey ladies, so I wanted to quickly jump in here to let you guys know what your girl has been secretly planning. So I am hosting a free virtual ladies only yummy masterclass on self-esteem and femininity. So I'm going to be teaching you ladies how to transform yourself into that self-esteem feminine goddess. Yes, you guessed right. That's the name of the masterclass, because why not? So if this is calling out to you and you're like, hell yeah, Amy, that's me, you want to make sure that you sign up quickly, because there's only a limited number of people, of women, that I can accommodate on that call. And for my ladies that are like, hell yeah, Amy, that's me, I have a gift for you. So if you're amongst the first 20 women to sign up for this, I have a free gift for you. I'm not going to tell you what that gift is now. You're just going to have to wait and see. All right, ladies. So if you have any questions, all the details about this are going to be left in the description box as well as in the comment section. I'm also going to leave an email address there where you can send your questions if you have any, and then we can talk about it on the day of the masterclass. Other than that, I will see you on September 10th at 2 p.m. EST via Zoom. Bye. All right, so in step 3, remember what I said. I said your existence is tied to you being enough. So there's really nothing you can do that is going to cause you to not be enough. I want you to register that mentally. I'm going to repeat it. Your existence, the fact that you exist, the fact that you were born, is what validates and classifies you as being enough. There is nothing, absolutely nothing that you can do or say that can take away that status. So all the number of years that you've lived your life telling yourself you're not enough, they're lies. They're lies, because you're enough because you exist. So you understand step 1. Step 2 is you're aware now. The third step is, as you snap the rubber band, when you start becoming aware of those feelings, and you snap yourself, I want you to repeat something. So you can say things like, wait a minute, I'm enough because I exist. I'm enough because I'm here. I'm enough, period. Just those 3 things would change your life. It changed my life, and it would change your life. Because what you're doing now, and you guys come over here, let me tell you a secret about the mind. So, I mean, you own your mind, right? But the mind actually thinks it can control you. Like, ridiculous. It's like, I own you. Like, you're in here. How dare you? Like, the audacity, right? The audacity for the mind to think that it can control you. And the mind actually thinks that because in reality, it's doing that, right? I just said that the fact that it's telling you you're not enough is a lie. So obviously, if you're believing it, then it's controlling you. But here's something. We can use the mind's ability to control us positively. And the way that we do that is by constantly consistently repeating the things that we want to feel about ourselves. The mind, when you start saying, I'm enough, wait a minute, I'm enough because I exist. I'm enough because I'm here. I'm enough, period. When you start saying it, the first day you do that, the mind is going to tell you, oh, that's a lie. You're not enough. You're not good enough. Look at you. You talk this way. You act this way. You don't have this amount of money. It's going to say all those things, right? Observe it. Don't say anything. Just observe it. And then repeat it. Say, wait a minute. AB said that, okay, that I'm enough because I'm here and I exist. Okay. So I'm enough because I exist. I'm enough because I'm here. I'm enough, period. Keep saying that. Even as your mind is telling you, liar, you're just saying this because AB told you to say it. You're just saying it. It's not going to last. It's just a YouTube video you watched. Liar. Keep saying it. What's going to happen if you do this long enough? What is going to happen is that the mind is going to say, oh, like when you get into a situation that you get that feeling of not feeling good enough, the mind is going to be like, oh, wait a minute. We are enough because we exist. We're enough because we're here. We're enough, period. And then you're going to be like, yeah, we're enough. And the moment the mind aligns with what you already believe, the feeling of not good enough, of not being enough is going to evaporate. If you don't believe me, try it. Try it. Like, it's funny how we go through life carrying baggage around us, but if you take the time and the intention to actually do the work to heal and become a better person, it changes the trajectory of your life so much so that you're going to be like, oh my gosh, something this simple. Yes, something this simple. So I want you to try it. Don't take my word for it. I want you to try it yourself and see the results. Like, see it and then come back and tell me, oh my gosh, Amy, what you said is true. And the reason why I'm so confident that this works is because, number one, I applied it to my life, and I know a lot of people who I've also taught this too, but it's that just having knowledge about how the mind works and how we tend to transform our thoughts into our beliefs, and from our beliefs into our behaviors, and then our life. It's very powerful. It's extremely powerful. And when you're able to apply this to not just one aspect of your life, but in all aspects of your life, it will change. Like, it will transform your life. So I hope this video was useful to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video as well. I'm rooting for you. Like, I don't want you to watch another of my video and come back repeating the same thing, saying I'm not enough. What? The audacity. Like, the audacity to say that to yourself. Like, how dare you? Like, you exist. No, we don't do that here. Okay. Other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video.